Hey everybody, it's Matt. I haven't forgotten about these updates. I just took a few days off because really my progress was pretty similar for a few days over the weekend. My vision was blurry, the pain was diminishing, and my eyes were sensitive to light for a few days over the weekend. That kind of all started on Friday. I think Friday was my worst day as far as sensitivity and kind of irritation for me. My left eye was very irritated. Both eyes were very, very hypersensitive on Friday, but then it all kind of changed on Saturday. The irritation kind of went away, and the light sensitivity slowly started diminishing over Saturday and Sunday, leaving me with really no issues other than mild discomfort from the bandage contact lenses that were getting gunked up with the prednisolone drops that I have to give myself 4 times a day. That was really my only issue. By Sunday, I did normal activities on Sunday. I got out and I went to church, and I came home and just kind of laid low. I've still been taking things pretty easily because my eyes do get tired. That's one thing that I am noticing. So this morning, I woke up and I put in what I thought was my last Cipro drop this morning, along with my prednisolone drop and my lubricating eye drop. I repeated the prednisolone drop and the lubricating eye drop at lunchtime, and then I put my sunglasses on and I walked to my doctor's appointment with Dr. Code at 1:15. He checked my vision first thing, and using the eye chart, I was able to make out all of the letters on the 20-25 line. So I thought that was pretty great. It wasn't super clear. The edges were kind of blurry, but I was at least able to make those letters out. So knowing what I know of PRK and how the vision improves, just being able to make out that line made me feel really good. And the doctor agreed with me. He said it's great where I'm at right now. Then he looked at the eyes just to make sure the epithelial layer looked good, which thankfully it did. He put a lubricating eye drop in, and then he removed the bandage contact lenses. And oh my gosh, immediately it felt like all of the irritation went away. So obviously those bandage contact lenses were the cause of a lot of that irritation I was feeling. So once those were out, my eyes felt great. So I have nothing in my eyes now except for the eye drops that I just put in. And my vision is pretty okay. It fluctuates. The more lubricated and wet my eyes are, the better I see. When my eyes get dried out, my vision starts to get a little wonky. So when I start looking like this at things, I know it's time to put some eye drops in. And I'm on an eye drop schedule for the next 8 weeks. He put me back on the Cipro drops. He wants me to continue those for the rest of the week, which I'm fine with. I have plenty of those. And then I have an 8-week period of the prednisolone drops. So for the next 4 weeks, I continue with 4 drops a day. Then I decrease it to 3 drops a day for a week, 2 drops a day for a week, 1 drop a day for a week, and then that kind of weans my eyes off of those drops. I continue with the lubricating drops for a month, 4 times a day, and then it goes a minimum of 4 times a day. I'm using them way more than that. but I continue those for a minimum of 4 times a day for a month, and then it goes to an as-needed basis. So I feel like I'm right on target where I need to be, and I don't see the doctor again for a month. So he agrees that we're in a good place. My eyes, the epithelial layer looks good. He put a little dye in my eye and then looked at it with kind of like it looked like a black light that he was looking at. And he did that to make sure that the surface had indeed healed. He said it, like I said in a previous video, it heals from the outside in. And he said there was a little surface irregularity in my right eye, I believe. But it had healed all the way. And he said that will smooth out and the vision will improve. And my right eye is the one that is still a little blurry and still a little off. My left eye is pretty crisp most of the time. So I feel like my left eye is doing most of the work right now, which it was prior to surgery too. My right eye has always been my worst eye. My worst eye, I think. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm thrilled. I wrote in my journal this morning that I'm confident that PRK was the right choice for me, even though I did have those few days of very, very mild discomfort. When you're in the middle of them, it feels like the worst thing ever. I'm not gonna lie. You just kind of want to go to sleep and sleep for like 3 days straight. But like looking back at it, I'm not even out of surgery a week, and I feel great. So, as with most things, when you're in the middle of something bad, it just feels a little all-consuming and like it's too much to handle. But once you get out the other side of it, you look back and it's really not that bad, and it's really a small price to pay for the amazing vision that I already have, and knowing that it's only going to get better from here. So this will probably be my last update until my next doctor's appointment, which is in a month. I just have to continue on with the drops, and of course I'll check back in if something major develops. If my vision clears up to like laser level, I'll be sure to check back in and provide an update. But really right now I don't plan to make another video until my month checkup, and I'll fill you in what I find out then. So if you're considering PRK, go for it. It's really changed my life already, and I'm not even a week out of surgery. So I know that it's going to be wonderful once my vision kind of locks in, and I'm really thrilled. So I can't recommend it enough. Just be sure to shop around, get a good doctor. Don't go for bargain basement prices, and do your research. Look for recommendations, go on all the websites, read, do your research. They're your only eyes. So pick somebody you feel comfortable with, that you have good recommendations to, all of those things. This is not something you want to go to the bargain basement price on. Spend the money, it's your eyes. Go to somebody you trust and is reputable, and know that they'll take care of you as you progress and heal. And that's what Dr. Code is doing at Chelsea Eye Ophthalmology, and I couldn't be happier. So until next time, I will sign off. I'm going to show you my eyes up close if you want to see. They are not really even bloodshot at all. They may be a little bit red around the iris, but that's just because I just put my eye drops in. Otherwise, when I look at them in the mirror, they don't look like anything really has happened to them, and they were just lasered on Wednesday. So that's all I got for you today. Take care. Bye.